You know, mate, Scoops, you know what I mean? It's going to be a long weekend, Scoops. Finally, my wife and Bradley Cooper stopped kissing. He leans forward and says, "There's only one thing you can do. He's going to have to pull the burger from his mouth, and then we break the stick." I'd arguably say the least romantic, most disgusting thing you're ever likely to see on Valentine's Day is watching this fat loser put a burger that's been in his mouth for roughly about 10 minutes, put it on a plate and watch someone snap the stick that's held his mouth open and then watch me going for my second bite. There's a Valentine's glow right there, Portsmouth. I left school at 15, right? And all I ever wanted to do was work on building sites. That's all I got that dream. Started working on sites. I used to love it. I used to love being around the lads, the chat, the banter, the pub. My favourite place of all, the caff. We used to go to a place called the Rumbling Tongue in Sutton, full of real characters. Just great old boys. I remember there was an old boy called Bernie who used to get in there, full of bullshit stories. I used to love them. That's how I learned all my history. I remember one day I was sitting with Bernie, sitting having our breakfast together, and he looked me in the eye and he went, "You know what? It was my father what killed Adolf Hitler." Go on, Bern. It was the end of the war, and he's dropped into Nazi Germany all on his Jack Jones, a one-man fighting force. Anyway, he's having a bump around, eating sauerkraut and stuff. That's all you know about Germany, isn't it, Bern? Anyhow, one day on his travels, he finds this is a network of tunnels. And he starts going through them, having a little look around. Anyway, it's full of Nazis. So he just starts clearing them out, one by one, just tearing through them. Then he comes to these two big oak doors. He thinks, hold up, this is suspicious. And you can take my eyes if this is a lie. But he boots the doors right in, and standing there as bold as brass is Adolf Hitler. And my father goes, "Oi, mate, you've been bang out of order." Pulls his arm back half and wild, just clears him out. One punch, that's how the war ended. To this day I believe that. I used to love that. What terrified me is the faces, the geezers. You know, there's people just looking for a fight. I'm quite an inoffensive chap, a gentle giant, if you will. I used to be terrified of these people. I remember there was one guy, I won't say his name, because he'll watch this and he'll fucking try and kill me. I don't want that to how it ends. But he used to do a thing, right? He'd stare at you, he'd look into your very soul as he was doing so, and he'd be able to smoke a cigarette in one drag. He'd just go. It's like a lost art of terror, that. Because people don't smoke like they used to. It's like Clint Eastwood kind of shit. It's very, very hard to convey that level of fear with a vape. Very hard to be that scary when you smell like a nonce's pocket. What's that, cherry cola? No, it's tutti frutti. I remember the first time I see this geezer, I walked past him, he stared at me and went, "Oi, oi, you're a big gun." That's what my mum always says. Said, "Hey, I know exactly how I'd kill you.
short game of shadow tennis you're probably doing. Anyhow, Dave, question. I'm walking through the camp, looking for somewhere to sit. There's one seat, that's opposite this side of the path. I think I do not want to sit opposite him. So I think, just chill, eat your food, kick your nut down. Just sit there. I feel him spark a cigarette and he goes, how old are you, son? I'm 15, son. You started waking yet? Which is a weird question to ask a 15-year-old boy if you're not a fucking weirdo. I'll try and give it a bigger back to like in the arm like that. I'll get yeah, I'll start getting like 2 or 3 a day, and I'll try and give it a bigger. He looks at me and he goes, you need to be careful, son. You only get 100 of those. Mind blown, I'm falling back. I'm like, what the fuck? I had 100 in my head, I'm thinking, I want 70 at least. I was like, whoa, pow. What happens if you go over 100? He stared at me and he said, no one knows. No one's ever tried. I would say the most daredevil act of my life today was that 101st week. Not knowing if you're going to see the other side. Just a little scribbled note on the kitchen table to your mum and dad saying, oh my God. P.S. Don't bury me in a fucking cardboard coffin. My wife is very much enjoying the fact for a number of reasons. Firstly, she likes me. Secondly, I'm out of the house a lot of the time. That seems to make her happy. And thirdly, she has a new obsession in addiction. That addiction is Facebook Marketplace. She's obsessed. In her house, if you don't touch or use something for a matter of minutes, it's gone. For example, you'll be sitting there watching TV, get up, go to the kitchen, make yourself a cup of tea, come back out and go, where's the fucking sofa? So hit Facebook Marketplace, no one was sitting on it. 18 quid, got to drop it 50 miles away. And what was quite a small, local business, now with this tour has become national. There's not a city, a town, a hamlet she can't reach. For example, right, the other day I was going to Manchester, leaving the house, I went, see you later, babe. She went, where you going, Manchester? I went, yeah. He went, good, we've got a drop for you. It's weird, I thought it was a stand-up comedian. You seem to think I'm a DPD driver. I said, what am I dropping? She went, Grace's old car, she's outgrown it. I went, I haven't outgrown that fucking thing, it's about 8 foot long. She went, you got to collect the money as well, 80 quid, it's a cash job. Good. I'm a delivery driver and I'm a debt collector. It's turning out so. When I'm travelling the length and breadth of this great nation, I do so with my driver, Tony. A few things about Tony. He's in his 60s, pretty sure he's been in prison. And he's a conspiracy theorist, which makes every long journey an absolute riot. Tony would argue everything's a conspiracy. For example, today when we get here, I went, I love Portsmouth, so happy to be at Portsmouth, love me a drop of Portsmouth. You keep believing we're in Portsmouth, mate. So we are in Portsmouth, just went past the sign that says welcome to Portsmouth. It says Portsmouth on a Saturday. And you are so naive, mate. You will just believe everything you see. I said, I don't need any more evidence to show I'm in Portsmouth. I'll send you a link, mate. Everything is, I'll send you a link. Some of my favourite conspiracies are related to Tony's, right? We're coming home the other day from Glasgow, driving back from Scotland. I went, Tony, I'm starving in this area. Went, what do you thank you, mate? It was up to his voice. Straight for this impression, I'm not getting the lift home. What do you fancy, mate? Let's get McDonald's, let's get McDonald's. Do you know what's in McDonald's? I said, no. Tony, that's the charm of McDonald's. Human meat, man. It's meat what used to be people. Ridiculous. What a stupid thing to say. That's ridiculous. You couldn't keep a secret that big. You couldn't start your first day at McDonald's on a guided tour, go, hey mate, welcome, in you come. So these are the tills. These are the cashiers there. She'll get on these one day. This is your deep fat fryer. That's your hash browns. That's your chips. That's your McFlurry machine. That's a right laugh. That's your cold drinks. And this is a meat locker. Oh, by the way, here's you. Keep that to yourself. He said you couldn't keep that on the door all the time. I went, okay, alright, mate, okay. Because you put your life and everything that you own in the fact it's not human meat. No, Tony. No, I wouldn't. You still want a McDonald's? Yeah, go on. We're far enough away from home, it's not going to be anyone I know. My favourite of all these conspiracies of late, right, was I was doing the press for a show I do all the time. We're part of the press tour. I went on a show called Zoe Baldwin and Friends. Got a level with you? Didn't know I was one of Zoe Baldwin's friends. Very honoured to be asked. Also on the show is a guy called Donny Osmond. You know Donny Osmond? Fans of Donny Osmond? Wanna break your heart? He's an absolute red one. He's a fragment of the First Order. Absolute idiot, is old Don. Just proper American, just excited about everything. Just so excited. 6 in the morning we're there, and he just comes walking and goes, hey, I'm excited to be here. It's exciting. It's exciting I'll be here together. And then I was a chill out, Don. 6 a.m. pal. It's like you've double dropped a V festival. Nothing's as exciting at 6 a.m. Sit in the corner, son. Have yourself a cold glass of water. Also on the show is Rita Ora. Someone grown then. Grown like that hotel Rita likes to come to Portsmouth. Women there just going, if I fucking see her down here, the weather smells, I've sucked the shit out of her. Who's walked in Rita? Old days, Jen. Rita's a queen. I love the bit of Rita. It's awful. Creepy. Get in the car with Tony and Tony looks crimson. He looks very worried. I'm like, what's up, Tony? All right? He goes, how was you out there? How was Rita? And she's fine. She was like, what are you going to do? You didn't check me for the 5 minutes, did you? What's wrong with you? She's a sheep princess. The Albanian mafia, mate. That's the idiot I'm dealing with on a daily basis. Anyhow, top game. I'm standing on my doorstep with this fucking massive great clock. It's all boxed up, ready to go because we're running a business. Tony pulls up, goes, what's that? I said, it's a fucking clock, we've got to drop it in Manchester. What, mate? Delivery? I should have said this. Let's go. We get in the car and we drive up to Manchester. Now people, I know cancer states, I've lived on cancer states, I've been there. But this fucking place was a whole new level, mate. To put it into context, there was staffs just walking around smoking Zeus. Just staring at you going, what the fuck are you looking at, man? I thought, let's get out of here lively. We find the house in question, we pull up. Tony looks at me, right, I'll get the door, you'll get the car. So that's weird, Tony. So I thought you worked for me.
It's a very simple,
Tony jumps out of the car, runs up to the door, bangs on it. Runs back into the car, just leaves me on a driveway. I see the driveway is too paving, so
makes
nobody
everything so difficult.
standing there bear hugging this fucking massive great car. This box just like that. The door opens. The smell of weed. Disappointment. Just flows out. And the voice goes, he's out of the car! He's out of the fucking car! I think, oh good. This is how it ends. I'm down a doorstep, delivering a cot in a box your wife's gonna try and bury you in. I lower the box just to get a look at the fella. I lower it, he looks at me, and I look at him. We stare at each other for a second. He goes, "Fuck off! You're King Gary! You fucking never said you was King Gary when you sold the fucking car. What insane thing that would be to say. Thanks for buying the car. By the way, the delivery driver will be King Gary. He's fallen on hard times." He starts speculating, just starts running off at the end. He's like, hold on, wait, is this fucking in the camera TV now? I'm in the camera TV now. Hold on, is this out on the deck? I'm on the deck in the fucking box. Is this Saturday Night Tag Week? Is this in the camera, mate? What's going on? Is this it? I'm like, chill out, son. You're worse than Donny Osmond. In the box is the cop what we've ordered. He then looks at me in the eye and he says, the thing I know he's going to say, I've not got the money for the cup, but perhaps you'd like to exchange it for something in my house. And you know me, people, I'm not a snob, but I look over his shoulder and into his abode and think, there's nothing I want in there. So he's like, oh, right, you're playing hardball. Okay, I get it, you're playing hardball, all right. What about a gram of gear? What about a bit of coke? I thought, no, that's a big move, isn't it? Going home, do you get paid for that cop? Yep. There we go. Little gram of buff, little gram of the good stuff. Put that in the drawer for Christmas for me. Make the Strictly Come Dancing final a little bit more interesting. I said, I'm alright for cocaine, thanks, but I'm alright for cocaine. Alright, mate, okay, alright. What about a blowjob? I thought, now this is escalating. Who's giving the blowjob? You giving the blowjob? Went, oh, fuck off, mate, me wife. And I was like, my full shot at Jimmy, all you're looking at me like, you think I'm disgusting enough to go, oh, lovely. Totally, take that man a corner, mate, it's going to whiz in here for a blowjob. Come on, I'm better than that. I'm like, I'm alright for a blowjob. He looks at me then he goes, why don't you like blowjobs? I went, oi, 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 oi. Don't stop putting that man a man, I don't make that a fucking thing. I like a blowjob as much as the next man. My problem is, it's not a legal currency, is it? It's not legal tender. Unlike money or cocaine, I can't take your blowjobs and use them elsewhere. Can't take my wife out on the strength of a few blowjobs. Pizza Express. Have the works, pizza, doughballs, vino at the end, go, right, get the bill please, mate. 120 quid. Give you £80 cash, give you the rest of blowjobs. Never going to be a situation in my life where I go, I've just had a look, mate, we're 4 blowjobs away from going to Florida. Buying a car, PTP or cash, blowjobs, just line all the sales staff up, I'll sort them out. Stuff up paying the blowjobs and Christmas and birthday cards. There we go, Dad, enjoy that. My dad's my hero for a number of reasons. I adore this man, he's incredible. Mainly because he's one of the few people who believed in me, who stuck by me. To put into context, my mum stopped going to my parents' evenings when I was 10 because they were such a depressing affair. But my dad stuck it out. He used to go every time. And it was hard for him, you know, just to see a teacher just turning around and going, this kid's a loser, he won't amount to anything, right? I remember one year my dad got so depressed, he turned to the teacher and went, he's got to be good at science. And the teacher said, well, he's okay at German, he's all right at drama. And my dad was